Hey everyone, Massive Dash here for a quick review for Coffee Talk Episode 2. A code was provided to me from the publisher for the Nintendo Switch version of the game. I haven't played the first one. Talked briefly on the podcast if you listen to that. This all came about how I got the code for this because the publisher also published Space in the Unbound. I replied to one of their emails. So I do that. I'd like to chat to some of the publishers and stuff with their games. Don't get codes that often because I've only got so much time playing game. But it came about. Played this. Mentioned how I was playing Space on the Unbound on the Switch, and I got the code for this on the Switch. They mentioned, because the game is on Xbox, it's on Game Pass, it's on PlayStation. I believe they mentioned how it'd be great on the deck, and obviously I played it on the Switch, not Steam Deck. And I mentioned on my podcast with Dave, the music in the game's kind of chill and stuff like that. So I've personally played it on my Switch in the OLED mostly. The game's 5 hours long, let's say 4 on portable, an hour on TV, because I played a little bit on that as well. And on the Switch with the OLED, the colours of the characters really pop, and I've not played the first one, but obviously also all the characters are new to me. One of the new characters is called Riona. She's a banshee, so she's got blue hair, her hair really pops. There's a vampire character, he's got purpley skin, so it looks really good on the OLED. Plus it's got touch screens, which I found really cool, so you can just touch the ingredients you want to put in your drinks, which you've got to make for the customers. And that's just the point of this game. It's a visual novel. You don't really have choices or anything like that. You get the customers come into your coffee shop, which is open in the night, which is kind of weird. It's Seattle, and your customers are all fantastical creatures, like I mentioned, a banshee and a vampire and stuff like that. And they come in and basically, you feel a bit like a bartender, but you're actually serving coffees and stuff like that, where they would talk about their life problems and stuff like that. And so you don't really have interactions in terms of choices to story, but if you give the character the wrong drink or the correct drink and stuff like that, it can move what they would tell you along and stuff like that. And there's a few times where certain customer will leave an item for another customer that they've met, and if you don't give that customer the item, so there is a few choices. The game, I believe, I'm playing on Switch, it doesn't have a universal achievement system, so I'm not unlocking achievements like I do on Xbox or trophies like on PlayStation. But there is achievements you can see on the menu, so you could still go, and there's 50 odd, and there's different getting the good endings and stuff like that. Again, making the correct drinks and stuff. I kind of liked not having achievements and trophies on this game, and that's kind of weird because going back to the podcast, I know Craig played the original on Xbox, which I believe is on Game Pass, so you could play the original first on that, and did the 1000 Gs, so it's an easy 1000 Gs, and the stuff I've seen around about this game is how it's easy achievements and that again, which you could, follow a guide, get the achievements. So I just like just playing the game, and if I got they wanted a blue drink, and I gave them the slightly wrong blue drink, which I know I did. One character, they wanted a spicy one, and I put cinnamon where it should have been ginger, I think, in it. So yeah, and like I said, the music's really good. It looks really good on the Switch, on the OLED. It looks fine on the TV. Again, I'm playing on the Switch. It's not a game that needs to be 4K, 120 frames a second and all that due to the art. And the art is really nice, and the story is good for the characters. Like I said, it's more of a visual novel with slight interactions of the character. And so really enjoyed it, sort of thing. So I just wanted to give you this quick review of this game. Like I said, it's on Xbox with Game Pass, so you can play it through the cloud, so you can play it on your phone. Because I do think this works really well as portable. I used Dave for the example last week of the Steam Deck. We have obviously the cloud from the Xbox. Obviously, you can buy it on Steam, and that support the developers that way, and the publisher, because it is a really good visual novel of what the what genre is in. Anyway, I've been Massive Dash, and I'll see you again.